Good morning. It is Sunday morning. It's 9:05. It's a Sunday fest with me, Mark from Nuts and Bolts, and Harry from Top of the Cop. Good morning, Harry.
Good morning, Mark. How you doing?
How you feeling? Got a bad head this morning.
I'm amazing, Mark.
You're amazing. Oh
Amazing.
God, let's get into yesterday's game. The first half and dreadful. We couldn't string a pass together really. This, and then second half, it was what 70 odd minutes.
Yeah,
Then it comes on. The game all changes. We could pass balls around. We sped the game up. It was a totally different performance than what we're seeing in the previous part of the game.
and how revenge is sweet.
Yeah. I mean, because last season, the season before at home, Warsaw,
Did the exact same
it's
thing.
2-1. We was leading at half time. They came out second half and won the game. We did that yesterday and it was good. It was a good feeling. Let's have a look. What should we have a look at first? Do we have a look at our goal?
Yeah, mm,
Ollie's goal.
yeah.
What a strike as well.
It was a good thing.
A really good strike. And then let's have a look at the winner. Judy's winner. And then Patterson's reaction at full time was, I don't know, what can you say about it? It says a lot.
It's showing his passion.
It really did say a lot, that did.
Yeah.
So what did you make of all of the game in all yesterday?
I think the big 3 points. I mean, I think that wasn't a game where we couldn't afford to drop anything. I mean, I think I would have took a point if we couldn't get all three. I think we made the subs possibly at the right time this time. And it changed after that. I think their goal could have done it a bit better, but obviously I don't think the goalkeeper was at fault. I don't think he was saving it, but I think we were using it too much in the midfield in the first half. We couldn't string any passes together really. It took 50 passes to get across the halfway line. So apart from that, 2 great goals and another 3 points on the road.
Yeah. I mean, that first half, it looked like we played Tuesday night or Wednesday night. We were so off it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's not like the sort of like figure that was the reality of that first half. It was just so slow. They didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? And you
It
could
was like
see the Warsaw goal coming.
it was like going through first half, wasn't it? We were so tired, and when we were kicking the ball out of the box, it weren't even going that far.
No. Let's talk about this. What do you reckon? I think it's this one. Yeah. Connor Grant yesterday. Now, I don't want to criticize him because I'm not really. I don't want to. There you go. But when he made that tackle, and he was like, it was a yellow card.
It was, yeah.
You got Notts fans shout him,
Send him
send
off.
him off. Which I don't know. And then the cheers when he got took off. But at that point of the game, the whole team was dreadful.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It weren't one individual; it was everybody.
I mean,
And
I kind of agree with. I think someone said Matty Pratt was in fault of their in the first goal they scored.
but that came from our attack. We was attacking. We
Yeah.
lost the ball, and then next minute the ball's in the back of the net. Do you know what I mean? So it was like, but that comes down to the whole team being off the ball in that first half. Warsaw didn't look like they played Tuesday or Wednesday night. They was faster. their passers, when they passed, they went forward with like a lot of momentum. We was like lethargic until Bennett came on.
And Keener. He was,
And then it changed. It changed, but not straight away. It was like what 75 or 73.
5th minute, yeah.
And then he was moving that ball faster around with more purpose as well. Because a lot of the time, as a Caddy fan, you sort of get frustrated because we don't really attack a lot of the time with purpose. It's slow. It's a patient sort of build up. But after that, I mean, do you think it was a penalty when Bennett went down in the box?
No, I don't think it was.
I don't think it was a penalty. I don't think it was a yellow card neither.
If you slow it down, it looks like their player got the ball first before he made contact. I don't think it was.
Yeah. But I don't think it was a yellow card.
No.
But it weren't a penalty neither. I mean, a lot of Notts fans around where I was standing was like, hello, Rachel, was like, oh, that's a blatant penalty. And I did it at the time, when you watching it in real time, it sort of looks that way. But when
it looks like when you slow it down, yeah.
Yeah, but the referee ain't got that option or everything. He's making a split decision. And the Walsall player in the first half, which was a dive, it weren't a penalty. He booked him, so he was always going to book Ole Bennett.
Yeah,
for that. Now,
try to make it fair.
And then, where's my mask on? There it is.
Hello, Rachel.
What Dennis yesterday? Needless fouls he gave away, pushing players and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's not, and I think we said this before, he's not a lone striker.
No, he's not, no.
It's like in that first half, we was kicking the ball up high. And
for no one to be there.
And it just broke down because Dennis ain't that sort of player who can
hold the ball.
Hold the ball up there. And I don't know. And he's one card away now from a 2-match ban. He's got 2 games without. If he picks up a yellow card against Chesterfield, when we go to Aki on the Tuesday night after the Chesterfield game, we've got no striker because we'll have 1 match left to serve.
Yeah.
And the rumour mill, the silent vacuum around knots and injuries and everything else means, from what's being said, Jatta ain't supposed to be back for another 4 weeks, 4 matches.
Yeah.
4 weeks. So then what do we do? Because, like, you look at the table now. I mean, you've got, Grimsby on 56, Salford 58, Swindon 63, and Kellen Gordon scoring their goal yesterday.
Yeah.
Their equaliser. The scenes was meant. Oh, I actually watched that. And then us on 64. We can't afford to drop any points.
No.
Do you know, we've got to keep within like a point. We've got to wait for like either MK Dons or Cambridge to slip up. We're relying on one of them to slip up, but we can't afford to slip up. We've got a 6-point gap back to Salford, and we've got to play Salford on Good Friday.
Yeah.
We've got Grimsby, we are 8 points. No, 6 points in front.
Yeah.
8 points in front of Grimsby. 8 points in front of Chesterfield. And Crewe as well. We need to build momentum and get wins.
Start a winning streak back up again.
So there's no wiggle room really now for any sort of slip-ups.
Yeah.
As you think about it, Dennis is one card away from a 2-match ban.
Yeah.
I mean, that if he gets booked against Chesterfield, that's only going to affect the Accrington game. But they know they're no walkover. And that's worrying because a lot of his bookings are like needless bookings as well.
Silly one, yeah.
Arguing with players and getting
Pushing
involved in
players,
things,
yeah.
pushing
Dirty
players
stuff, yeah.
over and stuff. It's just like needless. And for a striker to be on 9 yellow cards,
That's a lot.
yeah. I mean, Jata we're on his like him playing and scoring goals, taking his shirt off and stuff like that. You can sort of celebrations and stuff like that. But the 10 cards don't reset until after the 37th game.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at yesterday's results. Grimsby drew 1-1 with Bromley. You see the Grimsby keeper save just like in injury time. That was a cracking save.
I haven't seen nothing yet. Nothing.
Salford beat Barnet 2-0. Cambridge beat Accrington Stanley 2-1. Bristol Rovers beat Crewe Alexandra 2-1. Shrewsbury beat Chesterfield 3-2. Then we've got Crawley 2-2 with Swindon. Gillingham 1-1 with Fleetwood. MK Dons beat Harrogate 4-1. Newport 1, Colchester 2. And then we've got Tranmere losing 3-1 to Oldham. And then we beat Walsall 2-1. We spoke about this picture. That picture of Jody. I don't know. He reminds me of like, I don't know, the Joker in Harley Quinn or one of the Batman movies. It's just got that look on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that a smile or is he laughing? I don't know.
The Patterson said he used to smile more, don't he?
Yeah. that is they need to put that on a like somewhere in the ground. You know what I mean? Blow it up, get it on one of the sides. Where was it going to go next? But Ollie's goal was amazing. The quarter from the Judy class. I don't think we do that enough for shooting from outside the box.
I don't even think he was going to be fair.
If you look at it from the other angle, like the TV angle a bit, the players which they also.
Like Sadler said, there was 2 offside, didn't he?
Yeah, but the had the Notts players got out of the way of that ball going towards the goal as well. The reactions in that, which was really good.
There's been another 2 games like that. Say Bristol Rovers and Barnet scoring 8 wins.
There's quite a few in the EFL between all the leagues yesterday. Is the winner. As that gets a little deflection into the path of Jody Jones, his first headed goal as well. The celebrations down in that corner. It's always the opposite side. You know, when you go, you think, right, we'll go, but we all should know that it would have been that side anyway. But the celebrations in there, the reports of the police was a bit heavy-handed on the stewards.
You know, so the celebrations are always the opposite towards us, aren't
they? Yeah. And then Patterson's fist bumps. But just look at that. I couldn't imagine what Pato is going to be like if we actually get promoted.
Oh, no.
Season.
I know.
But it were all like because a lot.
Yeah.
It were all. We turned up after 75 minutes, or 73, 72, whichever one you before that. It felt like
was on top.
Yeah, it felt like we didn't turn up. It reminded me a bit like, I don't know, Wimbledon away last season.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you watch my match day vlog, there's like people saying, "Oh, bring Maynard back," and there's other comments as well. You know what I mean? But
They're not saying that now, though, are they?
no, but that's how games change, isn't it? You're like substitutes last week. Pato got the substitutes wrong.
Yeah, but this
Yesterday,
week, oh yeah,
he got them
yesterday,
spot on.
right? Yeah,
Is he like Bex Frey? That game yesterday wouldn't have suited him,
no,
but the Grimsby game didn't suit him.
no. The Tranmere game would have probably suited him.
Yeah, it would have. That would have been a ideal situation to bring him on in that game, rather than you know what I mean. And I think Pato learned that from that
Yeah,
Warsaw game yesterday.
I don't really think Chesterfield will probably be the game for me.
No,
It depends on what the result is. Maybe I don't know, but I don't think that will be the game for me.
but we can't afford to play like that against Chesterfield.
I mean, I wouldn't mind another late winner.
I won't mind another late winner, but in the grand scheme of things, right, you can have the same amount of fans as Grimsby had in the ground next week. And Chesterfield aren't going to give you that sort of they aren't going to sort of fall to pieces like Warsaw did yesterday. They will hurt us a lot more than Warsaw did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one of is it their biggest? It's their biggest game one of the two biggest games of the season. In their things, Mansfield is probably their biggest when they played them. But playing us in the league, it's at our ground. It's their biggest away day of the season.
Still die for them, really, isn't it?
Yeah. But we can't afford to slip up. I think now for the next 5-6 games, they're must-win games. They're not.
No,
You can't. This is the business end of the season.
where you can't afford to drop off.
No, like Pato says, you've won nothing until the end. You move on to the next game, but we can't be complacent in that next game. We've got to
go for it.
Go out all guns blazing, not get no sent off, no silly yellow cards from like Dennis, and come out that game with all 3 points. Because if we don't, and the top 3
win again,
let's not move away. It makes that job harder.
Yeah.
And like last season, Maynard was like, "Oh well, it's still mathematically possible," and we all know how that turned out. I don't want to be going into the beginning of May and thinking it's playoffs. Then looking back through the season and thinking, well, if we picked up points in this game where we got a draw,
and if we
games where we didn't turn up, and we got a penalty, a dubious penalty as well.
Yeah, like looking at games where we drew the last scene, if we would have picked up points there, maybe we would have gone up automatically
over that line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the playoffs is a lottery, one-off games.
Yes.
Like the game we played in the National League playoff final against Chesterfield, they score first.
Yeah.
We equalise late on.
Yeah.
It's extra time. They score first. We equalise in the second half late on again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it all goes down to penalties.
Yeah.
I can't do another game at Wembley like that. But you know what I mean? It's nerve wracking.
All the playoffs.
All the playoffs. You imagine like you got Grimsby in the playoffs.
And it goes to penalties.
Oh, you don't go. It goes to the 190th minute, and then you got Grimsby fans singing "It happened again."
Yeah.
We can't do that. You've got to go. You've got to go for autos. Now, is this side one of the better teams in League Two? league position would say yes. We've got a team that are playing for each other, playing together.
Yeah.
Where last year, I think it's
I think
a
two-
different sort of mentality last year.
yeah. We got players that are actually playing for the badge this year than last year.
But I don't know. I said it off. I think we was talking at half time, and it was like, are they training too much? Are they being
Yeah,
being
progression too much.
are they burning out because of the training schedule and stuff like that? That's how it felt
Mm.
like at half time. It just felt like, are they doing too much in training compared to other teams? Walsall played on the Tuesday night, but they look like miles more energetic. Their passes was a pass with purpose. They attack with purpose.
Maybe it's
And
the
the splitters
11
open time and time again. And up until that 75th minute, he looked like our players had been out on the tan.
Yeah.
But as you say, it all ended well. I mean, it started off by a great goal.
Yeah.
It could get much better. From a goal be out the box. I wish we'd shoot more from outside the box. I mean, I took my own words yesterday, didn't I?
Huh?
Because Maz, I don't know, frustrates me. He had a terrible game against Grimsby.
I mean, Tangent kind of surprised, didn't he? He made it one tackle.
Yeah, Tangan no tackle made a tackle. But no, Maz is one of them players. He gives his all. He does play for his
He does. Yeah.
But yesterday, last week against Grimsby, he was dreadful in that first half. He got subbed in the first half. He comes on later in the game, and I do think he's more of an impact player in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
second half of a game rather
The best start.
61, 70 minutes into a game. You bring him on. It will give you that extra burst of pace. He will run. And he crosses that ball. It takes a slight deflection onto Jody's head into the back of the net. Did you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's the best thing. I don't think he's really a starting player.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting. I think we've got 12 games left.
12 cup finals.
12 cup finals. I still say we need probably, 8 wins out of that?
8
7, 8.
wins. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And that's depending on what other teams do.
That is doable.
It's doable. So if you go 8 wins, that means as long as other teams don't pull away and they go on like an amazing run.
If we go on a winning streak, come now. Who knows?
8 wins, that's what, 24 points?
Yep.
We should see us go up. That's reliant on MK Dons because they're a point in front, dropping points. We've still got Cambridge.
Yeah, yeah.
Salford and Cambridge. And we all know what our form is like against Salford.
Well, yeah. True.
They've had a mini blip and they're sort of like they're coming out of it. We've got that game at Cambridge is massive.
We need to get something out of that.
We do. And I do feel, though, this season, in them bigger sort of games, apart from the Grimsby one, we are getting things out of them.
Yeah.
I mean, we was unlucky against Bromley.
Yeah.
Against Grimsby, I don't think either side did enough to win it. It should have been really a draw.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
0-0, yeah.
0-0, 1-1. We should take our chances. And yesterday we didn't have that many chances, but we took them when we needed to take them.
Yep.
It's a bit more being a bit more clinical. And how much do we miss Jata as well? We definitely need Jata back in the side.
Yeah.
Urgently. But the only thing worries me is Dennis and his yellow cards.
Yes, stupid yellow card.
I mean, on the other side of it, Badu, if he gets booked, he's one away from a 2-match suspension in the next
I thought he had a poor game again today. Well, not again, but I thought he had a poor game.
I think you could say up until the 75 minutes, the whole team had a poor game.
I mean, Belshaw scared me when he on this play of the ball at his feet. He scared me a bit.
I mean, looking back, even Warsaw could have been 2-0.
It could have been, yeah.
2-0 up, 2 or 3-0 up.
I mean, they had an offside goal. They had an offside goal, though, didn't they?
Yeah, they had an offside goal. But after that, even in the second half, they had a shot. And it just went the wrong side of the net. It looked like it went in.
It was behind. I remember that. Because it went behind the goal, didn't it? And it looked like it was
side net in. It was like, wow. So we rode a look a lot in that game. We stayed in it. And that's what Patterson says. You stay in a game as long as...
stay in it. Yeah, as long as possible.
Stay in it. That's what we did yesterday. We didn't let it get away from us. Like,
I think when you see that against Chesterfield, stay in it as long as possible.
And take that. If you only get one chance,
take it.
Like Grimsby did last week. You take that one chance.
In front of the cop.
What? Scoring outside the box. Take Dennis's ones out. Scott Robinson. And is it Ollie Norburn? Is that the only two who scored from like non-strikers from outside the box this season? I can't remember many more.
No, I can't either. No, I can't.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I figured that the only two who scored from outside the box, apart from Dennis. And Jack scored from outside the box, hasn't he, as well?
No, yeah, that's it. Cambridge, right?
Yeah. What we need to take. We need to have more shots from outside the box. Sometimes you don't know whether it's going to deflect, go in off another player.
Yeah.
And stuff, but a good 3 points on this image. What an image that is. You know, he does the Judah, and I know, like I can always. He's passionate.
He is. Yeah.
He's really passionate, Judah, and he gets upset.
I love him. I do. I love him.
Yeah. He gets really upset. Jody does, like when people don't pass him the ball, or
when people take penalties off him.
Yeah, when people take penalties off him. I always remember last season, and like the amount of times it was like having to go at Maynard and whoever in the technical area. But that image is class. He does remind me of some like a Batman movie or Harley Quinn movie. That image, it just really does. It reminds me of the Joker, and that's not me being disrespectful or anything. It just reminds me of that. Right, you got any final words? Because we were up to like 35 minutes. You look tired. I've got a banging headache.
No, not what I can think of. I mean, it was a good 3 points on the road again, and let's hope we can carry that momentum into Chesterfield.
And I got to say, I'm amazed that them Lincoln fans was on the train back from Cardiff yesterday.
Oh, no.
After they beat Cardiff, didn't they?
I think they're going to probably go on to win the league now. I think Lincoln. I can't see him dropping off.
There was nice of the Grimsby fans, nice and loud as well.
Mhm.
Not Grimsby. What am I going Grimsby fans? The Lincoln fans.
Lincoln fan.
The only thing bad about it was the train got delayed because that train was.
Overpacks, yeah.
But was it really? Because the one we got on from when we came back from Bromley,
Yeah.
me, you, Marshall, and Finger, that was jam packed.
That was packed as well. So
was
that,
more packed than that one, but
that didn't get held back though, did it?
I didn't get all back at all. So it was
Yeah, but
like, right.
I didn't get on the way there. They only put 3 coaches on the way there.
Yeah, even though it was giving out like warnings that there's going to be like a lot of football fans on the train.
Yeah, and they only put 3 coaches on it.
Yeah, but amazing 3 points. The Patterson's interview. Matt Palmer failed a fitness test.
And he's not telling us about Jetta.
He's not telling us about Jetta, so that goes around 4 weeks. That's the rumours. That's the rumour vacuum.
Yeah, but I don't listen to rumours.
Don't listen to rumours.
No.
That's the figure. Well, who knows when Jetta will be back? Hopefully he'll be back. Somebody said on a comment.
Hopefully he's back by next week.
Yeah, okay. Somebody said on a comment, Aaron, right, that Luca will be back before Jetta.
Well, I mean, who knows, actually? That could be true.
I mean, because you're talking, what, we're now? The 8th, aren't we? 8th of March.
Yeah, you got injured on...
Luca's supposed to be back for the last month, so...
Could you see it?
Could you see him be back before Jetta?
Is he a striker, though? Is he a striker?
No, he's not. He's midfield, isn't he? Like,
oh, yeah. He can play striker, they can't. I don't know.
You know what? Jaden says... Jaden's comment yesterday, the away end was one of the best for a while. I think it was really good.
Yeah.
It's the best away end I've been in this season.
Well, I think I have a lot to choose on, so.
you do. Probably you'd say Bristol Rovers.
Bristol Rovers, Grimsby, Barnet. There's been quite a few I've been in. That's been pretty good.
I thought Bromley was a bit
dead.
Yeah. I didn't like the view or anything at Bromley.
No.
It was weird.
No.
But yeah, it was really good. And I think that when you win a game
like that
in injury time,
it is going to be good, isn't it? It's massive. Yeah. I mean, we were singing when we was coming out the ground, weren't we? We were still singing.
I think where we got out the ground. It was. I don't know. The old day was really good as well. In Spoons before the game, all the Notts fans in that Spoons before the game.
Yeah. And it's fine. One thing go off.
Walking back to the Birmingham New Street. It was a really good.
Loads of Notts fans everywhere. That's what you like to see.
I think the only down thing is, like, I'd say the Conor Grant thing.
Well, he has been playing crap recent last couple of games.
But if you're going to be subjective, then.
No, I'm not saying I'm not being subjective. I'm just saying the whole team was, but
yeah,
even
he was a part in that game where the old team was terrible.
Yeah.
So the people who have like opinions, like I have mine about Maz a lot of the time. You know what I mean? But the way like he goes into that tackle, he gives away a free kick, gets booked, and you've got Notts fans going to the referees, send him off.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You could have said that about any of their players at that point when they went into a tackle, send them off.
Not Jody. Not Jody.
I mean, according to the Walsall fan, this comment from X,
Jody should have been sent off.
I don't know. He did get booked into down on that.
I don't even know what tackle would have been for then, because I saw he got a yellow.
Yeah, he got that yellow. But the only part I agree with from this tweet is Iapender is a Joker player for this level.
Yeah, I agree with that, absolutely.
And you can't believe Harry can't get in the Huddersfield side.
I know.
How is he? And he's out of contract
In the summer, yeah.
in the summer. So he's are not like sort of like talking. I know Sheffield United had scats at one of the games. And that's not a rumour, that's I think they was looking at him.
They can stay away.
Yeah, they can stay.
He's ours.
I think we need him. He is so good. He's
He's
above
amazing.
this level.
I'm surprised he hasn't scored so many. Can't remember when did we last score? I'll probably say against MK Dons, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, that was probably his last goal, wasn't it?
Well, he should have scored more.
I mean, he should have scored yesterday, shouldn't he?
He should have scored more.
Yeah,
That movement, Harry, I think he should have scored there.
he should have scored. Yeah,
I mean, but for his age,
he's amazing.
He's light years away from like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's so figgy. I think if he played like further forward, he'd get a lot more goals.
yeah, because we're playing him too deep in some games. We need to play him more higher, and not like Campbell or in the number 10.
I do agree with that. I didn't agree with some of the comments about it was a figgy like Walsall was robbed yesterday. I don't agree with that.
I can't see how. But then we could have said we was robbed as well, but we're not going to say that, are we?
No, but like I said before, I don't think the Bennett was a penalty. People around me going it was a Stonewall penalty. I don't think it was. Was it a booking? No, I don't think it was a booking. But because he booked their player in the first half for simulation, he was always going to book him anyway.
Yeah. And say earlier in the week, Walsall was going to bring a big attendance. There weren't that many fans there, was there?
No, there was a lot less when the ball went in the back of the net anyway.
Well, yeah.
From Jody Jones.
Yeah.
I think, you know, like from where he's standing behind that goal. From our angle.
It didn't look like he actually hit the ball, did he?
No, it didn't. It didn't look like he headed the ball, but the way he headed it looked totally different from when you watch it from the Notts County media team on that other side.
Yeah.
You see that finger. Let's have a look at it again. But that gets a deflection, which sort of helps.
I mean, the limbs.
I know the limbs are crazy. I mean, that's took from a like 16.9, so it's compressed like that. So you don't get to see it all, but on my vlog on YouTube, you get to see like all widescreen.
Yeah.
I didn't have enough time to spot it. My head was banging. Like, I'll just take them clips.
Yeah, they'll be all right.
They'll be all right. For Wednesday we're on at 7:00. I'll make sure I've got the widescreen ones on. Oh, probably our Harry's ones as well.
I mean, they're probably the same anyway, aren't they?
I noticed my hands. My hands in your video. In one of your videos. What are the goals? I'm like that with my phone, and you just sit my hand there like that.
Yeah, I didn't do that on purpose, don't worry.
I'm not saying you did. It's the thing. What was it? Bromley on the pre-match video. Not put out. I got my phone like that.
Yeah, they got them back on my head as well.
If you want to laugh, Harry walked around with a Morecambe sticker all the way until what was it? Burger King, Birmingham New Street, wasn't it?
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Morecambe sticker on the back. On his
I
back.
mean, thanks for putting that on mine. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, there you go. Because yesterday, what was it, Mr. Shaw, Morecambe fan? Morecambe won 5-0 yesterday.
I don't know.
He's been to 2 Notts games.
And he's undefeated.
At Warsaw. And
Yeah,
we
but,
won both.
but if you notice, both of those games have been where we scored late on.
But you know what, as well? If we get to Wembley, he's got to come. If we
He's
have
got
to
to
go to the players, he's got to come to Wembley.
He's got to come. He's got to come. And Mr. Shaw, if you are listening, we are making you are coming. If you say you are coming.
I'll even buy you Wembley ticket, Mr. Shaw. Right. We should be back Wednesday, 7 p.m. for the Chesterfield preview. And we'll wonder to see if we get any more news out at the club between now and then, which we're probably highly unlikely. So thanks for joining, Harry.
No worries.
And we shall see you Wednesday, 7 p.m. YouTube, X, and any other platform.
Come on, you prize.